Welcome to session 9, where we're continuing to look at parenting styles. In this session, we'll consider 1. A case study of how different parenting styles can lead to conflict in a couple, and 2. An exercise to help you identify the influences on your own parenting styles. Let's visit Julie and Suresh again to see how different parenting styles can sometimes lead to conflict. Here they talk more calmly about Suresh's angry exchange with his mother during a phone call. He shares with Julie some of his triggers around warmth and control, and how he felt a mixture of anger and vulnerability in relation to his perceived parenting style and that of his parents.
Just went to the shops, got some milk. You don't believe the conversation I had with my parents.
Yeah, I heard it. Your shouting woke Safi.
I didn't mean to wake her up. It just got heated.
Why did you feel the need to walk out?
I just found out on the phone that they've been giving her sweets and letting her stay up all night. It's like all the rules we set for her, it's just gone out the window.
Well, just have a word with them before she goes out with them next and say these are our rules, and I'm sure they'll understand.
It's not even that. I mean, they bought her a bike without even communicating with us. And we agreed to do that for her.
Yeah, I remember our conversation. But I want her to grow up knowing her grandparents, to have fun with them, to go out with them. Just have a word with them.
So it's possible to see how during the heat of the moment with a crying child and following a phone call from his parents in which he'd been criticised, Suresh lost his ability to stay calm and needed to leave the house to cool off. While most family calls and visits aren't as volatile as the one that led up to this call, tensions between parents and couples can arise and leave couples feeling exhausted and invisible rather than supported. A shared understanding of parenting styles and expectations may have helped Suresh and Julie to sit down with his parents and set some boundaries around sweets and other things for future visits. So let's now do an exercise using the 4 parenting styles model, either alone or with your partner, to identify some of the influences that may be shaping the way you and your partner are parenting together. You'll need a pen and a piece of paper. Okay, so take the piece of paper and draw a large circle in it, and then divide this into 4 quadrants, like in the example shown here on the screen. Label each one of these sections according to Baumrinn's 4 styles of parenting that we considered in the previous session. This is the authoritarian, the uninvolved, the permissive, and the authoritative. Now, consider each of your own parenting styles of parenting when you were the same age as your child is now. Place a cross or a label in each square to make a visual representation of them. As well as your parents, you may wish to add other parent figures you had experienced or witnessed. For example, a grandparent or a teacher or even a friend's parent may have had a positive or negative impact on your idea of how to be a parent and a partner. So, to complete the exercise, we now suggest that you share some of your insights with your partner and ask them if they recognise any of the patterns that you just described. If you were to overlay your circles, where do you think your 2 experiences would match up or differ? And what would you like to change or become more aware of? In this session, we've given you a case study and an exercise to help you think about the kind of parent you are or would like to be. We've suggested it's possible to develop a more coaching, caring style of parenting as opposed to a controlling or disempowered one. In the next session, Hannah will be exploring these parenting styles in more detail and looking at how family scripts emerge as a result of these learned patterns. We'll see you there.